Hello. It seems like stream is back online. I don't exactly know what happened there. Um, could most likely assume it might have been a Twitch side thing, or my internet was just bugging out for a bit, and I fixed it. But stream is back online. Should be good for at least a while. I will reopen the game. Everything should be looking good. I got a good green square now, instead of the bright red one before. Do have to reconnect the chat room, but yep, chat room's good. Yep, stream's back online. Everyone, spread the word. Tell other people. Tell anyone who will listen. The stream is back up. Solar flare. What? Why? Okay. What do you mean by solar flare? You think that the solar flare hit and knocked out Twitch HQ and knocked out my internet provider at the same time? I don't think... I don't think so. I don't think we're having a Carrington event right now, bro. Let's be real. Let's be realistic. I know there's a good chance we are in one of the largest solar maximum in history currently, and we are having large, scary solar flares every once in a while, but I don't know if we're hitting a Carrington event yet. Now, we might, in which case, actually, let me spread some knowledge on you guys. If we have a Carrington event anytime soon, which basically you hear about a solar flare, we will have 8 minutes to react, 8.5 minutes, roughly, a little bit less. To react to the solar flare hitting us, we will have just about that time. We'll be able to tell beforehand what you have to do before this ad starts, and it cuts me off for those on Twitch. What you have to do is you need to take any technology, if you don't have like a shielded room or whatever, you take any technology that might be fried, which is anything with a modern chipset. So your phone, your cars, but mainly we're looking for small stuff, your phone. And you want to go throw it in the microwave, because the microwave is shielded, so it will actually be protected in the case of a solar flare. That was pretty nice. I got those free hits in. I might keep that in mind for the future, timing it specifically for when he goes for a buff. Okay, I've been able to dodge back like that before. Ah! That sucks, man. I rolled a little too early. Do something funny, bro. It's always just like, sidestep, jump. Sidestep, jump. And then I see something on my other monitor that distracts me, and then I get hit. What? I've been able to dodge that before. I don't know. The stream dying really threw me off. Because now I'm glancing over at my second monitor all the time. What? I didn't know he recovered that quickly. I knew he recovered quickly, but bro was up and at it. You? Oh yeah, I'm suffering right now, bro. Boop. Brother, do something new, man. It's always jump this, jump that. And I get hit by the same 3 moves over and over. Boink. Did you see that? That was awesome. I'm so good at this game. Hello. Boink. Okay, and now Twitch is back up. officially, because Stream Elements is back up. So maybe something did happen. Anyway, Twitch ad. Switch over to YouTube. Yeah, the double roll works way better. Well, that's just annoying. That's just... Darn. I guess I got a little greedy. I should have just gone for the Impaling Thrust, and then backed off, and then Impaling Thrusted again, right? Yeah. My bad. One more attempt, I guess. Probably two more. I'm hoping to fumble here. I got really lucky with the getting those free attacks in when he went for the buff. But I can definitely do better. Like, I can do better against the minions. You know, like Bob and Dave and Kevin. See? Man, I was hoping to time it for when he was during the buff. Now I don't get it. I love the minions. Yeah, who's your favorite minion? Yeah, that's so true. Man. Okay, my controller bugged out there. I didn't drink my physic. I always get caught by the follow. Thank you. And thank you for this. Yeah, but who's your favorite minion? You didn't answer the question. Jump. That's fair. I forgot I can't follow up with the Impaling Thrust on that. That sucks. So I got him to about half health now, right? And I have 3 healing left, which is kind of miserable. Man. Is that worth? It'll be worth if I can get a stagger. Me 1, that's so true. Despicable Me 1 is a very good movie. I just can't get caught by the kick again, right? I would like him to use the jump. That's two. Whoa, I was completely stuck. It wouldn't let me roll. Huh. I guess I was still in the inlet from my impaling thrust. That's unfortunate. I was not expecting him to follow up with that quickly. Let's try it again. As I said, probably 2 more attempts. Ooh! I didn't sneak for long enough. Yeah, sad face, sure. He's searching for me over there. And for some reason, he can't hear the elevator moving. When all of the soldiers around here can teleport. None of them are using the elevator. Oh! I'm in a medium load, ever since I lost the first one. That's why I haven't been able to... That makes a lot of sense. Because I normally have Radahn's rune active, which ups my equip load. And since I died, I didn't have it active. Let me roll, please, controller. Swear to God, if my controller gives out right before the Elden Ring DLC, I'm gonna be so sad. God, this feels so much better to fight with. Although I do think this weapon might be better suited to medium roll, because the rolling light loses so much range. But I can still hit him because he's a big guy, so... 1, 2, 3... Jesus. Okay. Can we talk about range there for a second? Why is that such a big hitbox with that much damage? Because it's fast, it does a lot of damage. I was expecting the hitbox to be a little smaller. Why is it such a large hitbox? Man, I gotta remember how to fight this guy now, since I'm now in a light load. I was actually kind of cooking him better in a medium load. It's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Including the LOL. That was a little absurd. But yeah, no, I really like this weapon. I just don't like the rolling attack. Cause like, so let's show this off up here. I make a light. Boom! Look at how much range that has. Oh my God, that's awesome. Rolling light. Look at how much you lose. It sucks. Miserable. Elden Ring, that's so true, man. Little Orovello. I will also say, for the people on different platforms here, if you see me responding to chat messages that you don't see, that's because they're on either Twitch or YouTube, depending on which one you are on. I am streaming on both sites at the same time, so I will be responding to both of their chat messages. He's dead, and now it's just Commander Nile. I'm not gonna go in this time, because he always follows up with jump. Jump. I rolled too early. God damn. Okay. I'm still baffled just by how much damage that kick does. For how fast and how much range it also has. They made it kind of absurd. And then that follow-up, so if you roll away, he also gets that on you. Thank you for this, though. Holy. Boink. Can I get it? Can I get it? I don't think that was worth. Missed. I need him to do the big one, where he sucks up like all the air around him or whatever, and then he charges at you, and he then lays that, like, lays on the ground for a second, and you just beat him up. Like, I want that, but I think I've already gotten him too low, and he'll no longer use it, because I'm pretty sure he can use it twice before he hits half health. He hasn't used it yet, but I think he might be out of the range. Can you do something, bro? See? Did you see how stupid that was? I missed my rolling light. I gotta lock in for a second, so if I go a little quiet, that's what's going on. Yeah, overall not that bad. Again, he's more annoying than he is difficult. And now I can go to Consecrated. I still have to get the other half, though. Oh, I also have no clue how long I've been streaming for. Actually, I do. Thank God it keeps track on OBS. Because before, I normally use, like, my Twitch dashboard to see how long I've been live on Twitch. But, since technically this counts as another stream session because of the internet problem, it gets a little funky. Okay. Now what am I doing? I can continue on with Fire Giant, or I can go to Consecrated. I can go get... yeah. I continue on to Fire Giant for now. I think I beat Fire Giant, but before I burn the entry, I go to Consecrated. Right? Yeah, I love Consecrated Snowfield. There's so nothing there. It looks very cool. Cool, though. It's very pretty. Albinoric Rise is also pretty funny, but... That's also where, what, you get the Golden Order Greatsword there as well, but, like, there's nothing. Let's pump strength up a bit more. And let's always check to see if quality has now outpaced keen. Quality is at 189. Keen is at 187. Or, sorry, quality is at 187. Keen is at 189, so I will be sticking with keen for now on my quality build. It sucks to me that quality doesn't really start outpacing keen or heavy until you've hit like 50 points in the stats. But it's fine. I'm only doing the quality build. This build will probably end up much higher level than my other ones when I beat the game. I typically beat the game levels 120 to 150, sometimes lower. Like my desk poker build, I beat it at like 80. But this one's probably going to end up at like 170 something, simply because I want to have a good stat spread going into the DLC. Not like a good, like, stupid strong one, but a good stat spread that's going to allow me to wield a bunch of the different weapons to find out what I like, and so I can test them out. Since, you know, the DLC weapons look kind of crazy, and the different classes look kind of awesome to, like, build around and stuff. So. Probably going to be keeping that one up. Just grab this. I'll also get the bell bearing. I will need to go around, and so basically this week is beating the game, is what I've decided, and next week's going to be DLC prep, specifically. It's going to be like, oh, going and getting all the talismans that I'm able to get, getting all the bell bearings, stuff like that, so I'm, like, fully prepared when going into the DLC for everything that's there. Since I wouldn't want to go into the DLC with only the normal bell bearings collected and none of the somber ones collected. Because then, if I get any somber weapons, I'm not going to be able to upgrade them easily. I'm still unsure about whether or not they want you to burn the Erdtree beforehand, but I think they do, since Mogwin Palace scales for levels 150, similar to Fair Missoula, Consecrated Snowfield, and Dragon Barrow. So, areas that you access, and Leandel Sewers, areas that you're intended to access after burning the Erdtree, all scale. So, similarly. So it feels like you should. I was hoping that the trailer that they put out yesterday, the whole, like, the story so far, the previously on Elden Ring recap, I was hoping that it would explain, and it'd be like, it'd make a mention of burning the Erdtree, but it does mention you becoming a lord, or you on your quest to become lord. I was hoping it'd be like, oh, burn the Erdtree or whatever, because then that would give a reason. It's like, oh yeah, confirmed, you should burn the Erdtree. Honestly, I'm gonna go do the Hero's Grave first, I think. And then go to Fire Giant. But I have decided that I think you should burn the Erdtree before the DLC. It just makes sense. The DLC is supposed to be wholly disconnected from the base game, so I don't know why you wouldn't. I have that slight fear of like, oh, but what if something actually is connected, and what if there's something with Melina, and by burning the Erdtree you lose access to it? That'll be left to other people. Most people, like, they introduced an entire different leveling mechanic so you can use your stupid high-level characters that you've gotten over this past 2 years, right? And you won't be stupidly overpowered. You'll still be crazy, but you won't be as overpowered as you normally would be, because it uses a different form of leveling. So, I feel like they would have thought for that, and not included anything that can be ruined by burning the Erdtree. That's just my hunch, though. Anyway, here we go. Gonna get the Zamor armor. Oh wait, is this the armor or the weapon? Or is it both? I think it's both. I know this one's an annoying puzzle. It takes quite a while to figure it out on your own, but I've done it before a while ago. Let's see if I can remember. I'll save my runics. I still need to figure out what armor I'm gonna wear. I haven't decided on the drip yet. Don't you just love Mohg's Margit Shackle? Just being able to turn off puzzles like this? Just like completely turn them off. I think it's kind of awesome. Yeah, the whole idea here is that you go down, right? And it's so stupid. It's so annoying. It's that you go down, and then at the end of this, you'll see a giant, right? Oh, you open up this door, and there's a giant down there, but he's one of the shadow giants, right? So, like, oh, what? How am I gonna purify him? And then you realize, wait, there's the circle on the ground, or you're supposed to, and then you're supposed to be like, what if I? And you send up the elevator again, and there it is. And that's the puzzle. You just have to kill this guy. It's annoying. I don't even know if you have to kill this guy. I think you do, right? Yeah, boys, that window is not open. But most people should know how to fight these guys very easily. Most people farmed against them back when it was... And it still kind of is a very good... It is still a very good early game farm. We're behind the War Master's shack. But... makes them very easy to beat later in the game. Yep, and then the door opens. Oh. Ghost level at 9. Might be very useful whenever I decide I should use favorite summons. This is the legendary hero of Zamor, so... This one might be a little painful, he's a little strong. I love how they fight, it's so cool. I wish that was an incantation. Or, I mean... I think it would be so cool if, I know it's been repeated so many times, like, cold stuff is sorcery and stuff, so why would there be an incantation that's cold? And then it's like, the exception being Dragon Ice, right? Because Dragon Ice is Dragon Communion, which is different. I think it would be such a missed opportunity to, instead of, like, having it be intelligence-based, have you get Zamor incantations and have it be played as less of a they were astrologers who looked towards and studied the stars, and more of a like they are religious, they religiously believed in the stars as like a cult. There's the storm. I no longer have any FP, so I'm probably losing this. Since I can no longer use Impaling Thrust. He attacks way faster than me. I haven't gotten a Poise Break yet, which is a little weird. Yeah, yep. I mean, once I have all of my FP, it's gonna be very easy, because I will just be able to use Impaling Thrust again, but, you know how it is. There it is. I guess I just need to keep the pressure up. Phase shift. I wish that little, like, a retreat and then jab forward was what the Ash of War was for the weapon. Because we already have some more Storm. I wish it was that little retreat and then the jab forward that he does, because that's so cool. I just needed one more Impaling Thrust, and it was it. Wake up, I can't move. Uh-huh. Poetry. What kind of poetry? And now I have the more curved sword. It's, you know, it's such a weird weapon. With its attacks being flowier. There's poetry? True. Like, imagine how much cooler of a weapon this would be if instead of this lame Ash of War, which is just some more Storm, it's just the same, yeah, it's the same as, like, the Sorcery, right? Instead of that, you would have, similar to Bloodhound's Fang, you would retreat backwards, and then you would have, instead of, like, a bat forward, you have a charge with a stab forward that leaves an ice trail. Like, that'd just be so much cooler. What other lame weapons do I have? I got this lame weapon. That's all I'm saying. They should let me design this game. They should not let me anywhere close to designing this game. Okay, where am I going to now? Hire fan. Yes! Yes, they need to hire fans. It's my favorite line. It's my favorite line, and it's said by people who don't understand the game industry, and they're like, you should hire fans. It's like, that's not... I don't know if that's how that works. Hiring fans to work on, like, future game installments will always lead to problems, because, you know, you hire a fan, but let's say they're a fan of only one specific game, or part of it, right? Yes, they're a fan, but the direction they want to take the game will kind of ruin it for a lot of other people. You put this example to, like, I don't know, Pokemon or something, and they hire fans. But a lot of hardcore Pokemon fans want the games to be, like, really more challenging, and then there's a group of Pokemon fans who don't want the games to be more challenging, and like them as a relaxing experience, right? On the other side, you have, like, Minecraft, people telling Mojang to hire fans. Like, people, so there are some people who want Minecraft to be, like, a more, linear, like, system similar to Terraria, where you go through, beat a chain of bosses, and you have a lot of freedom with that. Some people who want it to be even more sandboxy with just less stuff. There's a lot of people who want it to return to like a beta 1.7.3b. It's a little crazy. Now, in those cases, I think both of those groups should hire different people and more people, or get more independence and freedom. But I don't think hiring fans is the answer. Don't you guys just love Fire Giant? Oh my god, don't you guys just love Fire Giant? I did some good damage for the first cycle, but here's where it gets difficult, so... Hello. Ah! By having to roll to escape one attack, I leave myself susceptible to another. He really baited me. Thank you. Can you get away from the edge of the map, please? Thank you. Okay, I need you to back away, please. God, I wish Fire Giant could fall off the map. That'd be so funny if that happened right now. Oh my god, please. You're best one at the worst Souls boss in any game. I don't even think it's the worst boss in this game, bro. I think there's worse designed and worse to fight. I think Fire Giant has its problems, but he is by no means the worst one in this game. He's not the best one either, though. He's definitely down there. Can you get off of that rock? No shot, his AI is so bad he didn't know how to get off of a rock. Worst mandatory in the game? That's true, but he's also one of the only mandatory in the game. Like, the only mandatory bosses are, Margit, Morgott, Fire Giant, Gideon, Godfrey, and then Radabeast. And those are all, like, with the exception of Gideon, those are arguably some of the best bosses in the game, right? So of course he's going to be the worst mandatory. Missed. What the heck? But yeah, of course he's gonna end up being the worst mandatory. The mandatory bosses in the game are crazy good. Like, again, Morgott is one of my favorite boss fights in the entire game. Godfrey is... A lot of people really love Godfrey. Yeah, I think Gideon's also not well designed, but, like, he's definitely better than Fire Giant. I have a lot of fun with Gideon as well, especially if you don't just abuse his monologue to stagger him, right? I think it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I mean, like, yes, he is the worst mandatory boss, but the mandatory bosses are so good in this game. Like, it'd be between Fire Giant and Elden Beast, but Radagon is so much fun. Yeah, like, Gideon is so much fun if you don't, like, try and force it, or, like, try and cheese him. Or, like, perma-stagger him. Stuff like that. But Radagon is super fun. So Elden Beast, since they're the same fight, like, I can forgive Elden Beast, because I think that Radagon is arguably one of the best bosses in the game. Radagon is stupid well designed for a final boss. And then Elden Beast is just kind of okay. But, like... Yeah, out of the mandatory bosses, there's only 5 in the game, and most of them are in a row. Or, sorry, I forgot Malekith. And, yeah, so it's between, for worst mandatory boss, it's either Fire Giant or Godskin Duo. And I think Godskin Duo is bad. Close. I think that Godskin Duo is very poorly designed, and it's lame. And I think that's the difference, and that's why I'd say Godskin Duo over Fire Giant being the worst. It's because Fire Giant's at least a unique thing. Godskin Duo is literally too many bosses that they just put together, and they said, here's a duo fight, right? It somehow manages to be a poorly designed boss fight, duo fight, boss fight, and it manages to be lame. Which, if you're gonna have a boss that's poorly designed, at least make them cool looking. This. What? I swear that sometimes your healing has way more recovery than it should. Because that was a long downtime before I could roll again, because I was hitting the roll button. Or maybe input buffering isn't working properly, but who knows. Or maybe my controller's breaking. Yeah, I mean, Fire Giant really gets annoying in the second phase, because he just starts dodging all of your attacks, which is annoying, but, I mean, you'll eventually get him. Yeah, mandatory bosses, it's only Margit. Actually, not even. It's Morgott, and it starts with Morgott. Well, Draconic Tree Sentinel. Morgott, Fire Giant, Malekith, Gideon, Godfrey. Goldfrey's technically in there, but if we only count Remembrance bosses, then it's only counting Remembrance bosses, it's Morgott, Fire Giant, Malekith, Godfrey, Beast. So. Go wait for... Fire Giant Duo would unironically be kind of cool if it was like two smaller Fire Giants. It'd be very annoying though, because you'd have one of them just sit at range the entire time and the other one pressuring you. Imagine two Fire Giants where one of them's constantly in second phase and the other one's only like stuck in first phase. So you kill that one in first phase and it doesn't go to second phase. And the other one's already in second phase. That'd be very annoying. Excuse me? Second phase? Second phase, please? Please? Thank you! That's like well below the health point for second phase. Early stagger. Cool. Uh-oh. I'm so glad I staggered him out of using the orbs, bro. That was so awesome for me. Okay. I think my controller, the circle button, might be breaking. I might have to order a new one. Which might be a little bit of a problem, since... I mean, I guess I could get, like, a used DualShock 4. I like the DualShock 4, specifically. Like, I guess I could upgrade to a DualSense 4, or I could get, like, an Xbox controller. I don't know. My hands have gotten very accustomed to the DualShock. No, we still got an hour of time left to dedicate to this boss fight, so... That's a more standard opening. My Xbox controllers? Yeah, I've heard. They're just expensive. I could probably find like a used DualShock 4 for very cheap. But I know Xbox controllers are very good most of the time. And also, they're easier to pair with a computer, since, you know, Windows. Guess I'll heal again. And most games on Steam default to the Xbox controller. And most games otherwise don't default to the Xbox controller. And I also have Xbox Game Pass, so most games there will default to the Xbox controller. Very few games on Game Pass will actually have DualShock 4 button layout support. I know Another Crab's Treasure was one of them. Until I don't, most of the time if they have a Steam release, then they will. But, I don't know. If I plan on using Game Pass more, it might be smart of me to invest in an Xbox controller. Nice. Put those hands down, sir. Thank you. I would have liked for him to do it again, but that's fine. Please let me make it. Thank you! Right as he was about to close that big ol' eye. I would have been very upset if I lost my chance. Look at those big old O's, bro. I'm stuck against the wall. Man, this part takes forever if you're not using the status effect. Because with bleed, you'd already be dead. That's annoying. Yeah, see? Did you see how much longer that took than normal? And I was clicking the roll button. I just don't think it should have taken that long, as per the other timings and stuff in the game, because I'm pretty sure I've been able to heal at that exact point and then roll out. It might be an input buffer thing. I don't know. It's probably an input buffer thing. I hit, like, roll slightly too early. And so I didn't get the immediate roll. Who knows? It's annoying. I think that kind of the goal is to just keep staggering him over and over, right? Okay. Hello, controller. Please take my inputs. Please take my inputs, controller. Yeah, it's definitely a controller problem. I might have to get a new controller. That was, yeah. Whoa! I thought I was far enough back. That's my bad. I think I will stop streaming a little early. What's today? Today is Thursday. I'll give it one more attempt and then I'll stop streaming because I have to go do something at 5 today. So can't end stream at 5. I have to end it a little early so I can, get ready. Have a little time to cool off after the stream. Big. That's what I'm saying. As I've been saying, today it was gonna be Sunday, Sunday and Thursday were gonna be the shorter streams. And they were. Well, Sunday, actually, I decided to cut down to what I had on Sunday. Today's the shortest one, though. I maintained that. I just think 2.5 hours works. 2 hour stream is also good enough for me. For a shorter stream. Of course, for, like, the DLC release, I will be streaming for, like, 4 hours, probably. But also, it'll be later in the night. So this will be last attempt. I gotta lock in. Need to adjust my headphones. Orb. Here. Orb. Activated. Dodge both at once. Impaling Gust for 128 damage. Fire in the ground. Don't get any hits even though I had a free window. It sucks. Big slam. Big slam. Let the stamina regenerate. Please! I had him in frame. Yep. It's unfortunate. That's where I'm gonna end stream now. We just passed an hour since the outage, which was about an hour, into the stream, so that should be fine. We'll keep the same schedule as before. I'm satisfied with what happened in the stream. Beat Rykard. What did we do? Beat Rykard, beat Nile, beat the heroes some more. So I'm good with all that. That's 3 bosses. And then next stream, I think we'll beat Fire Giant and Godskin Duo, and then get up to Malekith. And then Saturday, we will beat the game. Maybe. Big on maybe. Anyway, let's see if anyone I know is streaming. It does not look like it, so I don't think I will be raiding anyone. Most people I know who stream way later in the afternoon. I need to get on a different schedule to allow more people to watch, I think. But this is currently what works best for me overall over this week and next week, so that's gonna be it for me. Tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. EST, same time. Probably gonna be 2:30 till 5. Do the full 2.5 hour stream. And that's gonna be the same for Saturday, and then I'll decide what all of next week is going to be. So, see ya.